everybody! Welcome to Tangential Gaming. I'm Lakota. I'm here as always with Daniel.
Hey.
Dominic. And my brother Steven. No Patrick tonight. He ended up having other plans that he forgot about, so I will be, of course, playing the part of Lugamon tonight. Let's hope I do him justice.
And you'll be alright.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Excuse me. Now, I say we get right into it. Last time, excuse me, you all arrived in Baba Town, the town that sort of sprang up around Babamon's little hut in the forest. And after having some talks with Babamon, you went out and did some shopping with the money you had suddenly acquired from Calamon, who, as it turns out, can eat data off of Digimon that you defeat and turn it into something new. This also produced several chips that you all handed out. You also bought some chips at the local store from Cockatreemon to prepare yourselves for any upcoming battles. Once returning back to Babamon's hut, another discussion was had, and a story was revealed. The existence of the Kings of the Forest. Two powerful Mega-level Digimon. One whose name has sort of been forgotten to time, and the other, Zed-Garurumon. Who, not so long ago in human terms, but quite a while ago in Digimon terms, helped defeat a great evil that threatened both worlds. Babamon also revealed that Gabumon's Digi-Egg, when she first found it, was directly outside of the King's Cave, leading Babamon to believe that Gabumon may be a reincarnated member, one of the reincarnated Kings of the Forest. Gabumon very much disagrees, stating that she saw what happened to the Kings of the Forest and two other allies who assisted them in stopping that great evil, but agreed to go back to the cave to see if they could find any other information or useful tidbits. You then all went to sleep, and that is where we pick up our adventure. And in the early parts of the morning, Gabumon, a hand shakes your shoulder kind of violently as you are urged to wake up.
Yeah, what? I'm up.
Quickly, get up! It is not safe. You and your allies need to go now! As you groggily finally see standing in front of you Babamon, you groggily see Babamon standing before you, and you hear just outside the sound of clashing weapons and stomping feet. Babamon...
This is not good.
Babamon looks at you, Gabumon, and says, "Quickly, get your friends up and go out the back. Head to the King's Cave. Do not look back! Do you hear me, boy?"
Yes, I do.
She nods at you, and she goes. You hear her heading down the hall towards where the Digi-Eggs are kept. You know she's probably trying to get them settled so that they're safe. What do you do?
First, I'll wake everybody up.
Alright. Impmon, you are... tell me how you wake up at Impmon and Patamon.
I shake Itmon and get him up, and then I throw a bucket of water on Patamon.
Ah!
Wake up!
Gatomon will jump to the sound of the noise and what's going on?
There's a lot of bad guys outside right now, and we got to get out back.
Right. Where's Lugamon? You see
Probably in the kitchen.
you see Lugamon on the ground doing that dog thing of like lying completely on his back, legs up in the air, one of them kicking just randomly, occasionally making that weird bubble popping sound that indicates that he's barking in his sleep.
I hit him with the ball.
Hey! What's the big idea?
We got to go now.
Can we eat first?
No.
But
No time.
why?
We'll have a snack when we get there. We gotta go. There's a big military outside, sounds like, and we gotta go.
Oh, fine. Impmon, what are you doing as you are woken up?
Probably just hurrying out the back door.
So who wants to be carrying Calamon?
I can do that.
All right. Calamon, you have a very still kind of sleepy Calamon in your arms. Calu. Clearly does not want to be up this early.
Sorry, little buddy. Trouble.
Gabumon, you know where the secret back entrance is. Is that you have gone through it before? You went out through it when you left to go find Digimon.
So y'all follow me and keep your head down and do not look back or stop.
Okay.
That I can do.
Okay. Come on, guys. Gatomon calls out from as well. So the five of you begin to make your way out through this back entrance. Essentially, the secret back entrance is essentially there is a bookshelf in the like little den area that if you pull a root next to it, the door pops open and you can go out back. It leads directly into the forest, and which you know leads to two paths. One will circle you all the way back around and get you to the train station. The other will lead you deeper into the forest, which you know you need to go deeper into the forest to find the cave that will take you to the that is known as the King's Cave.
We gotta go this way, guys. We gotta go to the cave.
So, as you all make your way out, you eventually find yourself hidden behind foliage, but with a bit of a view of what's happening in the village. And you do see several members of the Machine Empire, some Pawn Chestmon, some Gladdymon, one or two members of the D Brigade even appear to be here. But you also see standing among them a new figure. Oh, crap. I clicked the wrong thing. Closing Google Chrome. One moment while I get his picture out. I know I got him already. Seriously, where the heck is he? I could have swore. One moment, gotta find the picture.
And it's at this time that Gabumon slips Lugumon like a big old meat sandwich.
Lugumon takes it very appreciatively. He's it does nothing to it does nothing to sate his hunger, because there is no sating the hunger of
The dog.
there is no sating his hunger, but you've at least bought yourself some time. I'm going to be very clear. He is a stomach-wise, he is a bottomless pit.
That's why I said a very, very big, like Scooby-Doo style meat sandwich.
It don't matter. He is a bottomless pit.
Just snuck this up my shit. Eat this. Hell, just get Mon turning. Just how the fuck?
Gabumon doesn't have a shirt. That's what's funny.
His own pelt?
Huh?
Isn't he like wearing his own pelt?
No, well, technically speaking, no. He's wearing a pelt made out of remnant data from a Garurumon.
That's also really cool.
Yeah, it is, actually. Basically, he basically picked up the shedded pelt of a Garurumon and made it into a jacket.
He becomes
Because
a
it makes him less
skinwalker.
afraid.
Yes.
A skinwalker.
I hesitate to say it's a reference to skinwalkers, because skinwalkers are not entirely accurate to... The pop culture has done terrible things to the concept of skinwalkers. So I
They really
will
have.
not call it a skinwalker.
Though many people have tried.
You know, it's really funny because my little brother is part native, and I've talked to the tribesfolk up in Wisconsin. Oh, they believe. Oh, they believe.
Oh, I'm sure they believe. It's more of a thing of... It's more what pop culture has done to them, and because I am not a member and do not know the stories, I do not feel appropriate talking about it, you know?
I don't know the stories. I just know they're terrified.
I know the not deer is a thing.
Cannibal spirit.
What
Every spirit really a cannibal deep down.
What's the saying? If you're in Appalachia and you hear a voice in the middle of the night,
No, the fuck you didn't.
yeah, no, you didn't.
You find a staircase in the middle of the woods, don't fucking walk up it.
That's like the bell that you find in the middle of the woods. Hey, there's a bell in the middle of the woods. I'ma ring it.
Don't ring the damn bell.
You might as well be telling them that.
Finding this dirt picture.
Yeah, sorry about that. I could have swore I already had it, but apparently I was wrong. Okay, found him now.
Oh, excuse me. Oh.
There he is.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, he is a very large boy. And Gatomon kind of stops as she sees him. Without any rolls, you definitely see some recognition on her face. And Gabumon, you would know that is the guy currently in charge of the Metal Empire. Nightmon.
Oh,
The evil dude.
Evil is relative, but definitely not a great guy. You will hear this figure call out, "Come out, Babamon! I know you're hiding in that hut. Don't give me a reason to have the Empire knock it down." Oh, I do wish you'd hush. You're waking the children. As she steps out from her hut and approaches him. Babamon, your agent has returned according to reports. I would have you turn him in now. I have no agent, Nightmon. I am merely an old woman taking care of children. But if you're referring to Gabumon, I have to say I have no idea where he is now. If he has half the brain I raised him with, though, he's nowhere near here. I think we'll...
Pokes Gabumon. No, technically that's an insult.
That would be an insult.
Considering you're standing right here.
Nightmon says, I believe we'll be the judges of that. Men, search the village! A lot of more clattering, a lot more screaming, a lot more yelling, and there's a moment where Gatomon just kind of stops and is shaking, as she is... You know when you have a friend who you know is going down a really bad path, but you also know there's no way you can stop them?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's the look of despair that is currently on Gatomon's face. Does anyone say anything to her? Because she has currently... She's kind of stopped dead. What happened? What happened to him?
I mean, you know that something shady's going on. Could be anything. But quick question. How much trouble is this guy, just in case?
He's one of the strongest people I've ever met. He's like he's like trying to knock down a mountain.
So to the cave, then.
Yeah, we might need to get to the cave. Babamon can handle herself.
She gives out a very shaky breath, but nods and follows. Eventually, you make your way through the forest. And, you finally get far enough away that you can no longer hear the sounds of the village. With absolutely no idea on what danger you've just left behind. No clue on the safety of those people that you've just met. That some of you have just met. One of you has known every single person in that village basically their entire life. How's Gabumon feeling right? How's Gabumon feeling right now? Sorry, Dom.
I mean, Gabumon's anxious to get to the cave, but at the same time, he is worried about Babamon and the children and the rest of the village. Because he was like a step away from confronting the Metal Lord or whatever.
Nightmon.
Nightmon.
What were you gonna say, Dom?
I was just gonna turn to... Oh my god, why? Hold on. Ah, cat!
Gatomon.
Gatomon. I was just gonna go turn to Gatomon and just attempt to hand off Palamon considering that I'm actually one of the main battlers and probably shouldn't be holding this child.
Gatomon will take Calamon and sort of situate him on top of her head. Calamon's starting to wake up a little bit more and is sort of looking around the forest. Big, wide baby eyes on everything. Anything you guys...
Okay, so
Continue.
we need to hurry this trip up. I really don't like leaving situations like that behind. So I suggest we press forward as hard as possible.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Gabumon, you would know it's not a super long walk to the cave, so you guys should be there fairly shortly. But
Yeah, it's just right up here, so I mean we'll be there in just a minute.
But y'all do have some time to talk to one another as you make your way there. Anything you would like to talk about?
Anybody got any ideas of what we might find here?
Gatomon will speak up to that and say, "There's no telling. I met both of the kings of the forest. I don't know what they would leave in the behind them in the cave. I don't know. Maybe some bits. Maybe a hoard of bits from one of them. Maybe some chips. Who knows?"
Any deets on the Lord of this region, as it were? Or whoever the hell we're looking for?
Well, like Babamon said, the kings of the forest were... when you say lord, do you mean the lord of the nature spirits region? Okay.
I am just trying to figure out, do I need to be looking out for anything in particular?
Currently, the closest thing that the nature spirits region has to a lord is Babamon. And I guess Mega Gargamon too, but they're currently an egg. The kings of the forest were in charge, but then they helped me and the Tamers defeat our enemy. And then they didn't come back.
Right. Oh, well, we seem pretty good at winging it so far, so... Patamon,
Yep.
how you feeling?
Pretty good at this point. Why?
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Now, I should state this. Digivolution, I've already told Dominic this, but Daniel and Steven, Digivolution, because of Calamon, only cost you 2 tokens.
Speaking of, turning to the party, so, apologies and pardon me, lights up in blue light.
You Digivolving?
Yeah, I'm immediately going into Wizardmon. I'm not risking anything around here. Especially not right now.
Would we like to do a full party Digivolution?
Yes.
Yes.
On the count of 3, say Digimon Digivolve 2. 1, 2, 3. Digimon Digivolve 2! Lugarmon!
Pegasusmon.
Wizardmon!
Alright, I will subtract 2 tokens from Steven and Patrick.
And Dominic is down to 1.
Jesus.
It's fine. I only need 1 to give... Actually, no, I need 2 to give people disadvantage, but that's fine. I'll get that back soon enough, I'm sure.
I'm sure you'll fail a roll at some point.
Or explode.
Or explode. Yeah.
That has been a very back and forth thing.
Right. um. So with everybody digivolved, Lugarmon is I think the biggest of all of you at this point. I think Lugarmon beats both Garurumon and Pegasusmon in size, so you know.
I'm like 4 foot tall.
Yeah, you're like 4 foot tall. Daniel, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Okay, I heard some talking in the background earlier. I just wanted to make sure.
It's probably the TV.
Okay. But eventually and surely, you do find yourself standing in front of the large opening of a cave. And I will produce the image.
Now we're all gonna die.
I literally just got the frickin' image. Where the frick did it go? There it is. Okay. Ignore the fact that this looks like it's paved. I could not find a better image of the cave I was looking for.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, Pegasusmon X, yeah. Wild, right? But yeah, you see the cave. Gabumon, you have been to the entrance of this cave multiple times. You were always told, do not go inside. This is the first time in your entire life you're going to be breaking that rule.
Well, time to try new things.
Alright. Gaudelmon's gonna turn to all of you and say, alright, we stay close, and we stay close, and we make sure nothing's coming up behind us.
Stay close, keep your head and eyes peeled.
Right. Okay. You all enter, but as you do, you see one of you linger at the entrance. Lugarmon, it looks like he really wants to move forward, but there's a sense of absolute terror on his face.
Good back
Hey,
there, bud.
Lugarmon. We got you, buddy.
Come on.
I'm
We don't
going.
let anything get you. Oh, you're bigger than all of us.
I will have everyone roll a. Let's call it make it a brains or a grit check, whichever one you prefer.
Which one is currently higher? Understood.
16 on grit.
Okay. Okay.
That is a 10 on grit.
Your brains is higher than your grit. Actually, wait. Oh no, grit's your D20, so you could absolutely roll grit. Whoops. Whoops. So if you want to roll a D20, you can roll a D20. Okay, yeah. All of you can read Lugarmon. Lugarmon is scared to walk into the cave.
Okay. So. Okay.
Lugarmon, do you think you could
I-
light it up for us?
Golly. Give me a second. Can I magic up like a floating ball of light above the party?
I'll tell you what. I'll let you do I'll let this be a prepared action if you want. I'm going to set the DC to 10. If you want to do a prepared action, you absolutely can.
Cool. Considering it's magic, can I roll charm?
Well, that's the thing. A prepared action is you basically take whatever your die is and basically cut it in half, and that's what you roll. Let me rephrase that. Essentially, you take
whatever you roll, you take half of.
No, you take half the maximum of your die. So your charm is a D20, yeah?
Y'all.
Okay, on a prepared action, that means your result is minimum a 10. Okay. Basically, this is something incredibly simple, and I don't think you should have to roll.
Understood. Well, I rolled an 18 anyway, so...
Jesus.
So it's a big ball of light.
All right, yeah, you make a ball of light, and it floats into the cave. And Lugarmon looks a little bit more comfortable, but is definitely still scared. But he will start walking into the cave with you. So I'm going to let you guys know this. I would have let Patrick know this if he had been here. Lugarmon will be at a -3 for everything he does while he remains inside the cave.
Because of the darkness.
Because of the darkness, yeah. So, as you all walk down this dark, dark tunnel, the sunlight of the outside eventually fading, you see cave walls covered in claw marks, a few burn marks. You see rocks that look like they've been crushed by teeth. This definitely looks like some very big and battle-hungry Digimon were here at some point.
Well, this don't look like trouble at all.
You continue to make your way down the cave. Is there anything you guys would like to ask your party as you make your way through the cave?
Anybody see anything?
Hard to see anything.
I don't know. Can I roll perception?
Perception would be
intuitive.
would be if you're using intuitive, that's a whole different thing. That costs if I remember correctly, intuitive costs.
It costs 1 adversity token. Can I just roll something to try to?
Yes,
look around?
grit is the closest thing we have to perception here. Grit,
Okay, cool.
I believe it's grit. Yes.
8.
Looks like a dark ass cave.
It is certainly a dark, wet cave.
Well, the kings of the forest weren't exactly known for being tidy. Gabumon. Or Garurumon, sorry.
Yes.
What do you... Do you really not remember anything before Babamon hatched you? Like, nothing at all.
I mean, there's a familiarity to this cave, but I mean, I've also been here like a bunch. I've just never actually been in it that I know of. But other than that, no, not really.
I still can't get what Babamon said out of my head.
Crazy to think about, huh?
I watched the kings of the forest and their allies sacrifice themselves to save not just the digital world, but the human world. They gave up everything. There is no way they should be able to come back.
Yeah, but don't Digimon usually just go into an egg?
Not what they did. She'll kind of stop, take a deep breath. The force...
I mean, if you don't, so
No, I should explain. The force we were fighting was unlike anything we had fought before that had ever shown itself in the digital world. It was beyond powerful, and it came in mass. We, as you might have noticed, as I stated, I never made it to mega level, even with a tamer. And the reason I didn't was because we didn't have time. If we had waited any longer, the digital world might not exist, and the human world would be a mess. We were aided by 4 mega-level Digimon. The Kings of the Forest, an angel, and a demon. We fought valiantly, and we stopped the creature. And you'll note that she has not once called the thing a Digimon. We stopped it. But not permanently. We couldn't kill it. We tried, but we couldn't. So, our 4 allies decided that the only answer was to create a barrier between it and the rest of the digital world. They destroyed their own bodies, turning their own data into a firewall, blocking it off from the rest of our world. Trapping it. Eternally, hopefully.
hopefully, so there's a chance that this thing could get out.
We don't know. Again, we've never seen anything like it. This thing was... It sounds blasphemous, but it was on level with Yggdrasil itself.
That is trouble.
Like I said, we didn't have a lot of time. But they gave their lives to save everything. The least we could do was try and keep the world going now that they were gone. And now Nightmon does this coup, or whatever it is. A part of me's wondering where in the name of the sovereigns are the royal knights? Where are the Deva? How has no one reacted to this? How is it the way we find out this is happening is Babamon sending a random rookie to come get an old hero? No offense, Garurumon.
I take it.
I'm sorry, I'm just... It's a lot.
Seems like a lot. I can't imagine what she's going through, but just know you ain't alone.
I appreciate that. We should keep moving.
Fine me.
And as you all keep going forward, I would like everyone to make grit checks.
Perception roll. 9.
19.
Jesus. You have a d20. Excuse me. Oh, jeez.
15.
Okay.
E.
That is a 7. 11. Would you like to add any... Oh, wait, you don't have any... You only have 1 token. Yeah, never mind.
Who, me or Steven?
Dominic.
Oh.
I have a token.
You have a token.
Anything.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I think I'm waiting for Steven to get back now. Alright. As you walk forward, Pegasusmon, who is hovering above the ground anyway, because he can fly, and Garurumon are the ones who notice it before anyone else. The ground of the cave is suddenly covered in web. And Wizardmon, Gatomon, and Lugarmon become entangled in it.
Oh, what the hell?
That's a token for you, by the way, Wizardmon.
Good. Resources with which to torture people with.
Space spiders, it sounds like.
Wonderful. Having our insides turned to jelly.
Why the spiders? Why can't we follow the butterflies?
One moment. Here's what the interior of the cave looks like. That's from Digimon World 1. And you also watch as suddenly 6 very hungry looking creatures drop down from the ceiling and are ready to attack. Alright, where are you? There you are.
Okay.
Allow me to show you the face of your enemy.
Okay. Oh. Oh, good God.
I hope you're not arachnophobic.
Well, ain't you the cutest little creepy crawlies I have seen?
As you say that, its mouth opens up and it goes...
I think I'm glad Discord muted that noise.
Probably. Probably. As it screeches in your face. Everybody roll initiative! That's flight checks, for those who don't remember.
Okay, I didn't right.
You did not.
Yay. Flight check.
I'm currently Wizardmon, so that makes that a 12.
Oh, here's my flight check.
I don't know if that's good.
Explosion. That's 15, 16, 17 total.
Jesus. You exploded, so take a token.
Yeah, up the tree now.
You use a lot of them, dude.
I have an active thing that gives other people disadvantage in 10 tokens.
It's
Oh,
very
dude.
true. Flight is your... So, you are currently Pegasusmon. Flight is your D10. You have a plus... you have more than a +3 because you took the... you took that one chip.
Yeah.
Remind me, which chip did Pegasusmon take? Someone who's writing down inventory.
Ew.
That is a 1.
Doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Plus nothing. That's still a 1.
Gonna call that a 4. So, what did you get altogether, Ipmon?
17 total.
17. Garurumon, what'd you get?
A 13, and I exploded.
Oh, you exploded.
Yes.
Oh, don't forget to mark yourself down a token. If my math is correct, you have 4, but I could be wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
I got 4.
Awesome. Alright, Lugarmon has a 10 plus 4. Okay, that's a 9. Gatomon has a... oh, and that reminds me, I need to turn on the music. And I'm going to call this one... There we go. Yeah. That's a flight plus 3. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So, yeah, alright. Okay, D12 plus 2. Got it. That is a 1. So 3. $11. Okay, so my first question is, who wants the bonus from Calamon this turn?
Somebody else take that. I'm
Say give it to Pegasusmon.
You want to give it to Pegasusmon? Alright, Pegasusmon.
Yep.
What would you like? One moment, I will tell you what your options are.
Okay.
Cheer. You cheer your partner on, encouraging them to do their best. Roll the tamer die. The result is added to your partner's next roll this turn. Dodge. You advise your partner to stay on the defensive and be wary of incoming attacks. Roll the tamer die. The result is added to your partner's next defensive roll. Bulk up. Something big is coming, and you make sure your partner is is ready for it. Your partner gains 1 temporary HP. Temporary HP cannot be larger than your HP maximum, and fades at the start of your next turn. Go all out. You urge your partner to give everything they have. Roll the tamer die. The result is added to your partner's next attack roll. They have advantage on this roll. However, the next attack roll against them also has advantage. The bottom one is basically reckless attack from Barbarian.
Let's go. Something big is coming.
So you want to bulk up and give yourself 1 temporary HP? Alright, so you currently have 5 HP then.
Yeah.
And I think he took the bulk chip.
Oh, so that would be... Yeah, you took the bulk chip, which gives you an additional... which gives you already a temporary HP. Alright, so... So you now have 6 altogether.
Yay.
But one of them will go away at the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Alright, but first in the turn order is Gatomon. And she is going to, well, actually, she can't even attack yet because she's currently trapped in the web. So she's going to attempt a brawn check to get out of the web. Gatomon's brawn is... Oh no, it's quite sad. That is 2... yeah, Gatomon is stuck in the web. She's not getting out. It is now Wizardmon's turn.
Do I have to attempt to make it out the web now?
You do.
Cool, what do I use for that?
It's
Can I use Charm and try to burn it away from myself?
because of the fact that you can use magic, I will allow you to use Charm.
15. Wait,
Oh,
16.
yes, you very quickly burn the webbing away from yourself. You have an action this turn. You have
Awesome!
and you have 6 targets in front of you.
Turning toward the nearest spider. Actually, no. Turning towards the farthest spider. I have range.
That's very true.
You know, in most situations, I think I agree with a lot of people. Kill it with fire. Just gonna flick a fireball in its direction.
All right, roll to hit.
10.
That's a 10.
Yo.
All right, let me see what the brawn roll for this fuzzy boy is, or girl.
Either one.
Yeah, I will be rolling flight for this. That is a success. You deal 1 point of damage to, one of these, Kodokugumon, which you guys would know are rookie Digimon. Oh, actually, that reminds me. You get to add a 5 to your roll.
15.
Yep. So you do,
Hey.
so that's 7, 8, 9. 9 minus 15 is... That's 4, right?
6.
No, that's 6. Okay, so you only deal 1 point of damage.
Hey.
Yeah?
Corrupting Claw.
Oh, okay, so...
Roll 6 checks with disadvantage. I'm down to 1 token.
Alright, that's okay. Next in the turn order is one of the Kodokugumon, who sees you attack its sibling and is going to attack back.
Good luck.
Also using Charm. That's a 21.
Cool. 12 for an explosion.
Jeez.
12 plus 9 is 21, plus 2 is 23, plus 5 is 26.
Jeez.
Yay.
Go screw yourself.
Kodokugamon, this Kodokugamon comes flying at you to scratch at you, and you just tell me how you.
Hold hat, twist. Does the Michael Jackson lean out the way?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Another Kodokugamon is going to attack Lugarmon. Six, 7. I'm gonna add. I have an abundance of tokens, so. I will spend 7 tokens on this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if Lugarmon can defend himself. Lugarmon, of course, gets to add a +5 to this, so there's at least that. Yeah, he's gonna brawn roll. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He beats it by 1, which earns me back a token. Lugarmon, still pulling at the web, manages to swing his head around and bash into one of these spiders, and I realize I skipped Garurumon. So Garurumon, you may take your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to attack the one that jumped after Dom.
Alright.
Going to use Ice Cannon.
Ice Cannon, okay.
Fires a big old ball of ice.
Alright, a ball of ice comes flying out. What'd you get?
So I am rolling Fight.
Yep.
Which is a D10 plus 2 on that, plus 5 since I'm champion level.
Yep.
D10. Are we rolling with advantage on these?
You would be. You would be, because you're vaccine versus virus.
Alright, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus I have a plus 5 to attack.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yes.
What
So
is
technically I'd be adding 10,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So technically I wrote 18.
Okay. You were saying, Dom?
20.
my type? I don't know why, but it says data and then in parentheses vaccine. I don't. What?
Oh, you were temporarily vaccine a little for the,
Yeah, thank you.
You were temporarily vaccine for your first entry, but no, you are a data type, so actually, I should have been rolling their defense checks against you with advantage.
Something for the future.
Yep. The Kodokugamon you attack is going to roll Charm to defend itself as it spits out web. You said you got an 18?
Yes. Oh no, I rolled an 8, so adding 10 would be 18 plus my plus 2 or whatever for my original stat. So 20.
Welcome to death.
You win by 2 and deal 1 point of damage. As the ice shoots out and hits the spider and it screeches in horror. Next up is Lugamon, who is going to try and brawn check his way out of the web. And only rolled a 3. Lugamon is not having a good time. Lugarmon is not having a good time. What are you doing? Jesus. Steven is like at the end of initiative, so he's just over here dancing next to me. He's Fortnite default dancing next to me.
I can shuffle.
Another Kodokugamon is going to launch itself out and go for Gatomon. Only rolled a 2. Plus 2, right? Yeah, rolled a 2. Is probably gonna fail miserably, but Gatomon is going to roll her flight. Yeah, Gatomon passes easily, as she just knocks the Kodokugamon aside with one of her paws. Another Kodokugamon is going to leap out, this time at Garurumon. And miss terribly, probably. Do I want to spend tokens on this? No. That's a 5. Beat a 5. Garurumon?
Exploded.
You exploded?
Yes.
Jesus.
And then rolled a 2. So 8, 9, 10.
What are you rolling for defense?
A 5.
Is your flight only a D8?
D6 plus 2.
Hang on. Gabumon. Your flight, according to this, is a D8.
Or Garurumon?
Yeah. Hold on. No, you're right. It's a D6. Never mind. You know you could roll brawn, right?
Yeah.
It's fine. You still pass.
Hang on. And I roll with advantage, right?
Yes. You would be rolling with advantage.
Yeah, we'll just keep what I rolled.
Alright, so, you sort of kick the spider away. It is now Pegasusmon's turn. You are above the web and in a perfect position for some of your
Aerial attacks.
yes. Honestly, I'd go Star Shower.
Yeah, we do it.
Now, are you going to try and hit multiple or just one?
Multiple.
You're gonna try and hit multiple? Okay, so, you'll probably be rolling flight for this.
My flight is
D10.
D10.
Alright, so, how this works is, for each result above 10, you'll hit more than one, which means you'll have to explode if you want to hit more than one. 7. Plus your bonuses, so you have a +5 right now, because you have one of those chips equipped. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you still hit one of them. As let's see if it passes the save. It does. You're getting a token for that.
Yeah.
As the Kodokugamon sort of scramble around, jumping up, getting out of the way, and one of them is going to jump towards you in an attempt to attack. Oh my god! That is a 21.
Oh, fuck me.
Flight would be your best option.
Okay. Well, I can go with yeah, let's try Barometer.
Okay, yeah, you have a +3 in bronze, so yeah. No.
D10 doesn't like me.
Okay, so that is a 5. That is a failure of 1 moment. 21 minus 5. Would you like to add any tokens to this? Hold on. Let me tell you how much you're. If you add no tokens to it, you are taking 2 points of damage. Oh, you actually have temp HP though.
Yeah.
So actually, no, you don't have to worry about this at all. So you can just take the token.
Yeah. How many tokens I have?
Currently 4.
Yeah, let's do it.
But yeah, you get hit by the Kodokugamon. What abilities did I give these things? It uses its poison nail. That's the name of the attack, not an ability. As it scratches you with those claw-like appendages on the front and screeches in your face. It is now, and another Kodokugamon has decided it's gonna gang up on Wizardmon, and I get to roll with advantage. I will spend 2 tokens to at least turn that into a 10. So beat a 10, Wizardmon.
Can do. Oh yeah. Actually no, I can't. That's a second.
All right, you will be taking a point of damage.
That's
But
fine.
on the plus side, you get a token.
Yeah, I can use corrupting claw again.
Yeah, and then we're back at the top of the order. Who wants Calamon? Who wants Calamon's bonus?
Just down.
Huh?
Down.
Okay.
Okay.
You okay with that, Dom?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. What bonus do you want?
What are my choices?
Cheer, which lets you add, which gives you a number you get to add to your roll this, your roll this turn. Dodge, which lets you add to your defense roll. Bulk up, which will give you 1 temporary HP. Go all out, which is basically reckless attack.
Give me that sheer.
All right, let me roll a d6, and I will tell you what you're getting to add. What bonus you're getting to add? You get to add an additional 2 to whatever roll you make this turn.
Cool. And then top of the turn order, Gatomon again.
Yes, Gatomon is going to. Gatomon is going to try and break free of the web again, and will fail again. She is not having a good time.
Wizardmon is doing his hardest not to comment.
It is now your turn, Wizardmon.
Yeah, okay, so the less of these things attacking us, the better. I'm just gonna mow down the one that I attacked to start with. This time I'm gonna hit it with a bolt of lightning and see what that does.
Okay.
Oh my god, what the hell is going on today?
Did you explode?
That's a 20.
Oh, shoot.
Plus a 15, so that's 35 plus 30. That's 36 plus 5. Fucking 41 plus 2. 43?
Jesus!
He's no longer it.
Become Ash, fool.
I'm gonna roll this, but
He's not it. He's not
It's not gonna help.
existent to this
It's not gonna matter.
reality.
yeah, no, I will say, you only beat it by 20. You only beat it by 20. I'm gonna get myself a token. And yeah, that Kodokugamon's gone now.
There's just nothing there.
Well, no, you see its data, you see it explode into data, and a little bit of that data go over to Calamon as the little triangle on their head glows.
Just looks down at my hands. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling myself now.
Alright, and then the Kodokugamon that initially attacked you is going to go for it and has advantage because you're data type. Okay, so that is a 15.
So question, should I be adding the +5 still?
Yes, you're still getting the +5 because you are a champion.
Cool, I would like to add a token
Okay.
to raise by 1 for a 15.
You beat, yep. Meets it beats.
Cool.
Alright, I got a token. And yeah, you defend as this thing tries to claw at you again. Garurumon, it is your turn.
I'm going to use Ice Statue on the one that just attacked that just attacked Wizardmon.
Alright, go for it. You have advantage.
That's an explosion.
Oh, jeez.
And it's a 9. So that would be 19 plus 10 is 29. Plus 2 is 31.
Jesus. Okay.
For the record, the next big enemy that fights us is gonna bowl us over. We're wasting all our good luck now.
Yeah, it fails. What, your final number was what, like 20, 29?
31.
Oh, 31. Yeah, you beat that by more than 10. That Kodokugamon doesn't exist anymore, as more data goes over to Calamon. It is now another Kodokugamon's turn. I believe this is the one that was attacking... this is the one that's attacking Lugarmon. And is gonna do so again. Excuse you.
Better go get him.
Yep. Alright, that's an 18. Lugarmon will defend. Or at least attempt to. No, he passes. Wait. That's 19, 20, 21, 22. Minus 3.
Right.
19? He still succeeds. He still succeeds by 1. As he knocks the Kodokugamon away again. It is now actually Lugarmon's turn, and he's going to try and brawn his way out of the web again. You have got to be kidding me.
Still stuck, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. He rolled a 5, which plus his 3 is only an 8. Which actually, he doesn't even get his bonus, I just realized. He doesn't even get his bonus, I just realized, because he's at minus 3 for everything. So he just rolled a 5. Lugarmon is still stuck, struggling against the web, and you're starting to see some of that panic from coming into a dark cave come back into his face. Another Kodokugamon is going to... let's see. Yeah, one's going to go after Gatomon again. 9. Okay, that's a 9. And then she's gonna defend. She will succeed by 1. And she once again knocks it away, still trying to get herself loose of the web, looking very agitated. The next one's gonna go after Garurumon.
Get on, little boy.
That is a 10.
Could I beat a 10?
Probably. Maybe. Hopefully.
That's an explosion.
Jesus!
And that is a 7. So
for you,
10,
that's
17, 18.
18. Okay. Don't forget that your chip only goes to attack rolls, not defense rolls.
Right.
But you do still have your +5 bonus because you are a champion, a fighting rookie.
So that would be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Okay,
I didn't add the 5.
Okay, so that's a 23. Yeah, you win. You win. You win that one. As the Kodokugamon just sort of gets knocked aside. Pegasusmon, it's your turn.
Okay. That one's still on me?
No, Wizardmon actually just took that one out.
Okay. Thank God. Alright. Let's try that again.
Want to try Star Shower again? Okay.
Yeah.
You want to hit one or multiple?
Please try multiple.
Okay, so you're gonna have to try and explode. You exploded!
I roll again.
Yep, roll again. That is a 19, so that is 2. You'll be able to hit 2. Okay. Alright. Good lord. That is a Oh, actually, and there's also a +5, so actually that's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, actually, you have a +5 because you're a champion versus a rookie.
Yes.
+5 because of the chip and your normal bonuses.
Yes.
So that's a +10. So that is a 29. You can hit all of them, I think. So that's 10 for one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, you can hit all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for all of them then. They will all only take 1 damage. Let's remember this. Fail. 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 Have I said fail 3 times or 4 times? Well, also fail. You watch as actually no. Describe how this works. You know what Star Shower looks like.
Well, I'm up in the air, right?
Yes.
Well, I would spread my wings and act like I stump the air, like I stump in the ground, shoot Star Shower.
You watch as Pegasusmon spreads his wings, and from them shoot out these golden star-shaped bolts, raining down on the ground and hitting these Kodokugamon. All of them get hit.
Yeah.
And one more Kodokugamon is on the initiative. And he is going to assault Wizardmon. Because he hungry. That is a 12.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
You got a 14?
Total.
Okay. Yeah, you beat that. Yeah, you beat that attack. You sort of just bat it away as it tries to claw at you again. We are back at the top initiative. Daniel, it is your turn to get the bonus from Calamon.
I'm gonna go crazy.
You want to go all out?
I'm going all out.
All right, let me roll. Let me roll the die to see what you're getting. You are getting a 2 that you can add to your next your next roll, and you will have advantage on that roll, which you already have advantage. So I guess you now have double advantage.
So technically, I'm adding 14 to this roll.
Well, let's see. What is your bonus to attack?
I have a +2 on my original thing.
And then you have and then you have the chips that give you one gives you a +2. Or oh yeah, you took out the one that gave you a you removed the one that gave you a +2, so you now have a +5.
Yes.
So yeah, you're rolling a +14.
Yeah.
But that's on your turn. And you will roll 3 times and take the better result.
3 times?
Yes, because you have double advantage.
Oh, nice.
Gadomon's gonna try and break out of the web again. I picked the wrong die. That is a no-go, because she has a D4 in fucking brawn! Gadomon is screaming in irritation at this point, as web is sticking to parts of her, and she can't get it off. Wizardmon, it is your turn.
I turned to the most healthy-looking one, considering the last one just kind of disappeared.
All of them are hurt at this point. All of them have All of them have been injured thanks to Pegasusmon's attack.
Then I turned to whichever one had tried to attack me last.
Okay.
Tell me, little man, what do you truly fear? And in this thing's eyes, the world paints over.
Oh god, this again.
18 total.
Is that with all your bonuses?
Yep.
Including the +5?
Yep.
Okay. Rolling. 6. You beat it by 10. How do you demolish this this Kodokugamon?
You know how psychic damage works.
Yeah, you watch as
I show this thing its truest fear.
you hear it make several screeching, chittering noises, and then it just bursts into data.
I think that dude has some problems going on.
I should probably stop doing that to people at some point.
Garurumon.
It's kind of funny.
Garurumon, it is your turn. With your +14.
I am gonna use a Howling Blaster,
Awesome.
but I want to try to attack more than one target.
Okay, so how this works is you roll your die, and for every 5 above 10, so you have to at least roll 10, you hit an additional target. There are currently 3 targets on the field. To hit all of them, you need to hit at least a 20. And you have a +14, so...
A E10.
Yup.
Let's see.
I really should just
Hey.
keep attacking the ones that attack me, considering the vindictive flaw.
Right?
So 8 plus 14 is
22. Yeah, you hit
so
all of them. You hit all of them. So tell me how you launch out this howling blaster.
So I just walk up in the middle of everything that's going on and take the biggest, deepest breath I could muster up, and you see like this big, giant flame come swirling out of my mouth, and I make it like a vortex whip as it circles around and smacks into all 3 of them.
You watch these Kodokugamon get smacked around and screech in horror as all of them take fire damage and ice damage at the same time, because Garurumon is weird and inconsistent sometimes. And one of them is just gonna outright jump at you because it's hurt and angry and hungry. That is a 14.
You can roll brawn for this, right?
You can roll
Or
brawn.
is this flat?
You can roll brawn or flight. Brawn is your better option.
And I exploded.
Jeez.
That's a 5. So
You're just
was it +1 or +2? +1. So 16.
yeah, you will pass. As you just sort of tank this thing trying to ram into your side. It is now Lugarmon's turn, and he is going to attempt to break free again.
Hey buddy, if you can break free, we might have some food up here for you.
You see he's barely listening as there is just an utter panic that you have never seen on him before. As he finally breaks free, and he's gonna do something rather reckless. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. So with a +5 to hit, and also, so a +7 on this, he's rolling with a +4 with his -3. He finally managed to break out of it. He's going to attempt to hit everything in the room. And fail. He doesn't even hit a 10. But he can manage to try and hit something, so he's gonna hit the one that's nearest him, which is gonna be the one that just attacked Garurumon. He's gonna try and defend itself.
I imagine, like, he takes a deep breath in and stutters, so he doesn't get as much breath as he needed.
Yeah, more or less, that's what happens. He goes to take in a deep breath, but he's so panicked that it's ragged, and he doesn't pull in as much fire as he needs to, and it shoots out and comes just short of the Kodokugamon that was attacking Garurumon. And for his troubles, another Kodokugamon is going to attempt to attack him. I'm gonna spend 1 token and make that a 20.
Steal it down.
Huh? What was that?
What?
I don't
Secret
know.
message.
Anyway. That's a 20. So, Lugarmon is going to attempt to defend himself, and with the fact that he has a -3, so he's rolling a straight d20. He does not meet, but he's only taking 1 point of damage. As Lugarmon gets hit by the Kodokugamon and as it screeches at him. Another Kodokugamon is going to attack Gatomon because she's still stuck. And she's an easy target. That is a 15. Gatomon will try to defend.
Sweet little bugger.
And will fail. As she gets hit as well. It is now Pegasusmon, your turn. What would you like to do?
What's left?
There are still 3 Kodokugamon. All of them are at 1 hit point, though.
Protect the baby.
And the cat.
Gatomon is still stuck and has taken a point of damage.
I help her out. Oh, I'm locked. There. I try to get her out the.
You're gonna try and break her out?
Yes.
Alright, so it will be a brawn check. What is your brawn? Ooh, your brawn's a d10, that's not bad. You got a d10 plus 3. It takes at least a 10 to get there, so you need at least a 7.
Ooh.
Nope.
What's
You
one?
have a plus 3.
If I upgrade my bonds,
Well, I mean, you're still in Pegasus. There's Patamon. You're at Pegasusmon. Yeah, see. Right there. Bronze.
Question.
See? Yeah?
So, when you're rolling with advantage and you explode, does your advantage move to your next roll?
If you explode with advantage, then 9 times out of 10, you're taking the explosion roll, because that means you rolled the highest possible number you can on that die.
Okay, so you don't roll your next number with advantage.
No, you would not roll your next number with advantage, no. So you have, that would be, so that's a 5. You would have to spend all of your tokens to get her out.
That's fine.
You're gonna spend all of them?
Yep.
Okay. Pegasusmon comes down and with a flick of his wing, cuts through the webbing and finally gets Gatomon free. Back up the top of the turn order. Which one of the NPCs would you like to help with Calamon?
Gatomon.
You want to help Gatomon?
Yeah.
All right. What ability should Calamon use on Gatomon?
Watch.
Dodge. All right. Calamon will roll and give another 2 to Gatomon's next defense roll.
His ride has been attacked.
Yeah, multiple times at this point. Gatomon is going to lash out at the Kodokugumon that is assaulting her. And only get an 8. I will spend 2 to... Actually, wait. No, yeah. I will spend 2 to turn that into a 10. Oh, wait. She's a champion. I have been forgetting to add her champion bonus this entire time. So that's a 12. She's going to attack with a 12. This thing's going to try and defend. And it will match her. And she will gain another token. She will gain another token. And it will manage to live. Wizardmon, it is now your turn.
Wizardmon is sick of everyone's shit. He's gonna wave his scepter up into the air, create a massive fucking thundercloud, and AoE the rest of the goddamn things.
Alright, you need at least a 20 to hit all of them.
Yeah, that's not an issue. Because it's a 23.
Oh, good lord. Yep, that'll hit all of them.
Total. Yeah.
Let me see if any of them can manage to save themselves.
With the final blow.
Fail. Fail. Either way I spin that, that's a fail. Yep, you hit all of them.
They all die.
Tell me how you kill them.
They get incinerated by the rod of God.
As
Flash and gone.
In slow motion.
yes.
Well, that wasn't a thing.
You watch
That
as
was quite interesting.
you watch as all of that data goes towards Calamon, and
Go lay down.
suddenly appearing in their little paws is a cube, a multicolored cube that you recognize as bits, worth about 630 bits, and a chip.
Lay down.
A kilo bulk chip, to be exact.
That's one of them single use ones, huh?
I think so. I'll have to double check.
Ninja, no.
But you're not going to have much time to think about that as you hear something crawling down the tunnel towards you.
Right answer
Oh,
that.
what the hell is this now?
As
How's everybody feeling?
I'm healthy.
I'm
you
good.
you hear coming down the tunnel, now, who's Who's harmed my little babies?
Of course.
Oh, great. Actual boss fight now.
I know no one would be so bold as to enter this cave knowing what's in here. You can see an image of what comes around the corner.
Ah, great.
Why are you actually kind of cute?
Little,
You should not be this cute, spider lady.
little flies, come, let me feast.
Oh, what? Woman! Now she done made it personal.
And that is where we shall end tonight's episode of Digimon Guardians of the Server, as I play the boss music just so people get a taste of it. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I'm sorry Patrick couldn't be here, but we'll have a chance. Next week, hopefully, there'll be a chance that we get to do the cool thing that I wanted to do. I have everybody's health currently written down. Lugamon, Gatomon, and Impmon are all down 1 hit point.
Pegasusmon is what?
Pegasusmon is currently at full because he had temp HP. But yes.
Actually, I just realized something. I had a shield charm.
Oh, you did! So your shield broke and will recharge later.
So I'm still at full.
You are still at full. You are correct. I completely forgot about your shield chip.
I'm gonna go fix that.
Yes, but thank you all so much for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you always know when I post new videos. This is a blast. I'm enjoying this little story we're writing. I sometimes feel like we're in a bit of a breakneck pace, but at the same time, I'm enjoying every second of it. And yeah, cute spider lady. That is most of the internet's opinion of our Rutenimon. I only wish her mega was as epic as she is. And for the people out there who like Parasimon, you are valid. But good lord, I do not agree with you. But that's it for tonight, and all I can say is... goodbye!